Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Um, I don't know if you guys heard about Lizzo. She's thinking about quitting the music business. Um, because well, here it says I'm getting tired of putting up with getting dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. And she wrote a little note on Instagram saying how um, that she's tired of getting dragged. Uh, I can't read this. Hold on. Yeah, I have it on Good Morning America. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get copyrighted because they copyright their stuff. So, but it says I'm getting tired of getting put up with getting dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I didn't sign up for this. I quit. And she said something about, and here I found it. Uh, uh, all I want to do is make music and make people happy, but help the world, but a little bit better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. So that gives you the gist of what Lizzo was saying, and I wanted to address this because this virus thing keeps popping up on my computer. It's so annoying. Uh, um, yeah, I don't know if you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys heard about this. What are your thoughts on it? Um, Lizzo is very talented. I like Lizzo. I like Lizzo. I mean, I got some of her music on my playlist. Spotify playlist. I love that song Coconut Oil. I love that song. I love that song Coconut Oil. I love that song. That's one of my favorites of hers. I like what she stands for. I mean, she can get a little inappropriate with the twerking, and when you get on her Instagram page, she gets a little inappropriate and everything. But I like, all in all, I like what she stands for as far as body positivity and things like that. And she is in the process of losing weight. She got caught up in some I don't really allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. Some of her workers are accusing her of um some sexual abuse or something like that. I'm gonna say allegedly because I really don't know. And I know I do have her on Instagram, and when I look on her Instagram, people do drag her. They drag her really bad, and they're really dragging her because of that. But they were dragging her before that. I did other videos on here. If I find them, I can link them up here if I find them, about her being upset and crying because of online bullying. At the end of the day, celebrities are human beings. Celebrities are human beings, and human beings is like everybody else. I did a video talking about content creators have feelings too, because content creators, I'm not that big on YouTube. I'm not big on YouTube, but I've talked about a lot of other content creators having to endure a lot of online bullying. I've talked about Jazz and Chrissy having to endure online bullying. Um, a lot of that goes on here on YouTube, and it's at a smaller scale, but it's a big deal to us, And I've gotten some flack on my channel. I've gotten um called names and stuff like that on my channel. It's not it's way more on a small scale on my level because I'm not a big YouTuber, but I have in fact gotten it. So it's you have to have a thick skin. When you're on YouTube, you are in the public eye in a sense, depending on how big your channel is. Some people like the Prince family, CJ so cool. They're at a real high level, and so it's like the bigger you get, the more bullying and more scrutiny and everything you're gonna get. The bigger you get, um, but um, but it comes with being in the public eye. It kind of comes with the territory of being in the public eye. And you do, if you're on, whether you're on YouTube, you're a musician, you're artist, entertainer, actor, or whatever, you have to have a thick skin. You have to have a thick skin to um, be, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or whatever, or being an artist like Lizzo. You got to have a thick skin. And I know that's easier said than done. At her level, it's really bad. The level that she's on, it's really, really, really bad. And I definitely understand how she feels. It is not nice. I mean, it doesn't feel good to have people constantly dragging you and putting you down. And a lot of people are just inherently evil. It's a lot of people are just inherently evil, and I just think there's a lot of miserable people out here, and people, get on and they know that you don't know them, and so people get a lot of courage to come on here and just trash you. A lot of them wouldn't even have the guts to say that stuff to your face, and and me, of course, like I said, it happens to me on a much smaller scale. um, but when it does happen, I look at it in terms of, well, I don't know them, I don't know them, or I don't know this person or whatever the situation like that. Somebody did a reaction video on me, and I did feel some type of way. I wasn't. It didn't rock my world, but I did feel some type of way about it. So I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and nobody wants to be talked about. Nobody wants to be called names. Nobody wants to be talked about how they look, their weight. And this Patty Jackson said it in her video that we have a serious this is a I don't uh I don't want to call it fat. Did she say fat phobia? Um there's a serious thing in this country where people like to really, really come hard on down on women for their body. About if you're overweight, people are really, really critical and hard on women. And I think that's why a lot of women go out and get these surgeries. They put their lives in danger and stuff like that, because women, they are really, really hard on women in terms of weight and how our bodies look. Women really, really get body shamed. I say particularly black women as well get body shamed really, really, really bad. And when you're at that level, it's terrible. And I like Lizzo. I think she's beautiful. No matter what size she is losing weight, and people are still dragging her. And it is sad because I do go to her Instagram page, and I see the dragging, and it's sad, and I definitely understand how she feels, and it's just not okay. At the end of the day, it's just not okay. It is not okay for people to do that. It is not okay for people to call her names and to drag her. It's not okay to do any celebrity like that, because at the end of the day, celebrities are human beings. I'm going to do another video talking about worshiping, idol worship. Celebrities are human beings. Stop putting them up on a pedestal and expecting them to be perfect. They're human beings just like the rest of us. They just happen to be in the entertainment industry. They just happen to be in the entertainment industry, just like your content creators. Some of your favorite content creators, they're human beings. We're human beings behind this screen here. We're behind the scenes. We're human beings. I be going through a lot of stuff, and I don't talk about everything on here, and I be going through a lot of stuff and everything like that, and I we have feelings. I did a whole video talking about that. We content creators have feelings. Entertainers have feelings. Content creators are entertainers in a sense. We're in the public eye in a sense. We're just not at their we're just not at Lizzo's level. Some YouTubers are at Lizzo's level. And so we're human beings behind these screens here. We're human beings. We're all human beings. I don't care what celebrity it is. We're all human beings. And just like you wouldn't want nobody, just like you wouldn't want nobody, oh Lord Jesus. These things keep popping up. Just like you wouldn't want nobody talking about you. You wouldn't want to get on your Facebook page and you put just about everybody got a Facebook page. Let's say you put a post on Facebook and all of a sudden somebody comes on there and just start dragging you. You know, how would that make you feel? You know, so nobody wants to be dragged. Nobody wants to be talked about. Nobody wants to be trashed and put down and called names, body shamed. Nobody wants to go through that. Who wants to go through that? I don't like it when people come on and it's mostly black men. I'm being honest here. It is mostly black men that come on my channel. If I get dragged, it's usually 9 times out of 10 a black man, you know, and they say stuff, you know, and it don't really bother me. And sometimes I laugh it off, but it's not okay. Just because I don't let it get to me doesn't make it okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to talk about my weight. It's not. I don't have the best teeth in the world. You know, my grill is jacked up. I'm gonna keep it real. 100 on here. My grill is jacked up. I have some dental issues. Okay, and I got some issues. But is it okay for people to come on here and drag me? No, it's not okay for people to drag me for no reason. It's not okay for people to drag me for my looks, my weight. It is not okay. It's not okay to drag anybody. It's not okay to drag anybody for any reason. It's not okay. It's not okay. And
she's always been critically acclaimed.
Let me pause that. And she shouldn't feel like she have to. This is her career. This is her passion. She shouldn't feel like she have to quit because people are constantly dragging her and stuff. And she does have a large fan base. She shouldn't feel like she have to quit because people are constantly dragging her all the time. And this is her passion. I mean, at the end of the day, your health and peace of mind is more important than money and fame. If that's what she feel like she have to do, I think that Lizzo should get off of social media for a while. I think she should get off of social media for a while, take some time, get her mind right, pray, draw closer to God, talk to God, ask God what she think, he thinks she should do, and just take some time off. I think she should take some time. I do think she should take some time off. As far as quitting her career, I don't know about that. That's something that she needs to make a matter of prayer because, it's the reason why God gave her this talent. And I think I wrote in that comment section on her Instagram page, it's the reason why God gave you that talent. And she does have a good influence on a lot of people. Her body positivity message is a good one. And it's letting women know that, hey, it doesn't matter what size you are, you can still be confident and no matter what size you are. It doesn't make a difference what size you are. You can still be beautiful and you can still feel confident in everything no matter what size you are. That is an excellent message. That is an excellent message. And she has inspired a lot of people across a lot of generations because it's a lot of Gen Xers like myself that like her. So her message and everything, and she got her clothing line, Yiddy. I was going to think about ordering some of that Yiddy. I like some of that Yiddy she got out. I think everything she's doing is absolutely great. I think everything she's doing is great. And so she's set a positive, a lot of she's inspired a lot of people. She's gave a lot of people and women encouragement. So God is using her in that sense. And it's the reason why God gave her that talent. You know? So, but at the same time, you do have to have a thick skin. When you're in the public eye, you do have to have a thick skin. You have to have a thick skin, but some people are more sensitive than others. And I just think at the end of the day, it's not okay. It's not okay for people to bash and trash people. And I think when people do that, it has more to do with what's going on with them than it has to what's going on with her. If people trash you and people talk about you, it has, and I think about that, and I think in those terms as well. It has more to do with what's going on with them than it does with me. If somebody come on my channel and want to act like they want to trash me, well, that you're projecting your issues onto me. It has more to do with what's going on with you than it does with me. And I was always taught, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't. If I don't have nothing nice to say or nothing positive to say, I don't say nothing at all. So you know what I'll be like Aretha Franklin. I'm gonna pass on that one. On that one interview. I'm gonna pass on that one. I digress. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. You know what I mean? And I've never been one to come on social media and trash people. I mean, back when I first got I got my first computer in 2000, and I used to get on the message boards were real popular back then. And I used to go back and forth with people on the message boards, and I used to do a lot of cussing, believe it or not. I used to go back and forth with people, but they was coming for me too. And so, I used to go back and forth with people and stuff like that back in the day. But I've evolved. And sometimes I talk, I when I do my videos, I act like Jesus is sitting right next to me. And so I be careful what I say, mindful of what I say and everything like that. But you know, so it's just not good. It's not good to bash people, talk about people. I've been guilty of it. A lot of us, and I at the end of the day, I have been guilty of it. But it's not okay. It's not okay because at the end of the day, you won't want it done to you. So I just hope that Lizzo, I hate that she feels that way, and I just hope that she says she didn't sign up for this. And a lot of people do get into the industry and they don't know what they're gonna have to endure when they get into it. But I hope that I can only hope and pray that she does need to take some time off, and I hope that she can figure out what if she feels like that's the best thing for her to do, then it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep Lizzo in my prayers, and but hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. I just really hate that she has to go through this. I really hate that she's enduring this. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on that, on Lizzo talking about quitting. If you're a content creator yourself here on YouTube, how do you feel about the dragging that goes on and everything like that? At the end of the day, everybody's human. Everybody got feelings, and God don't like ugly. Okay. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like, because when you hit the like, it pushes the algorithm of my video right on up there. And likes and subscribe and share. And until the next video, you guys be blessed.